Hey, good morning and welcome to Lead with Love. Lead with Love, the channel. It is a spiritual channel. That is my coffee. Hold on. What is it? So in this one, I usually come on here and I talk about the return ascenders, how to do return ascenders. Be like, you gotta get some tea lights. You gotta get some tea lights. And you just carve in it, return ascender. That is the entire, that's how you make a return ascender. It's just by carving in it, return to sender. You know, I'm gonna take a break on this channel for a while. Damn. I'm gonna take a break because I'm taking two classes. I'm taking two classes this semester. It's 8 weeks, but it's two classes. It's employment. Last semester was employment law. This one is labor relations and human resources. They're classes that I want to take. I want to learn the procedures, policies. You know, I want to know this stuff because, but I work for myself. So it's like, but it's like, I just want to know because going through the lawsuits and everything, the injustices, it's wrong, it's morally wrong, it's ethically wrong, it's so many injustices, and it's just me saying it. Like, I can go to the people I'm supposed to go to, the chain of command. You can go to the union, the inspector generals, the OCA, Office of Court Administration. You can go to all these important people and they're supposed to be able to help you, and then they don't help you. They don't help you. So it's like, how can you not help me? And I know this is against the law. Like, I know it's not supposed to be like this. And then it's like, this is just the way it is because nobody wants to do their job. I resigned. I resigned. I was like, I can't do this. At 40 years old, I was like, I'm not gonna live the rest of my life like this, and I'm at this job and I fucking hate it now and I'm 40. So it's like, I like the job, I like the people, I deal with people, the general public, but I didn't like the way it was operated, the way it was run, the management, the even the head, the upper management, OCA, and said, I didn't like none of them, and none of them did their job, but they still have it. They'll still have it, making 100 grand a year, and they don't do their job. And it's like, you know what? I think I need to do something else. That's at 40. At 40 years old, I decided to do something else with my life. And I quit. I resigned. I resigned working for the Bronx Supreme Courthouse. And I'm like, you know what? I want to do something else with my life. Growing, healing, evolving. And it was during, damn, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I would say it's away. It went away. It's just a little faint. But what was I saying? I resigned in 2020, but it was like during COVID. During COVID was like in 2020. I worked for the government, so then I was still getting paid during COVID, so it wasn't that bad for me. I thank God for that. But and then it's like, you're in your house, you're in your space, you're at peace in your house, you know? And then I have to go back to work, and then the harassment started, the bullying started, the all the shit is started all over again, and I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this for the rest of my life. I'm like, I'm not doing this. And I resigned, you know? What was it? My family medical leave, because it was during COVID, but I wasn't well enough. You know, I needed time. I was going through something. And I just needed time, like more time. And they were like, oh, you can't take off because you've just been off because of COVID all this time. But I was like, I'm not well enough to come back. They're like, you can't take off any days. I was like, so I tried to do the family medical leave. They kept rejecting my leave, my forms. for whatever reason, you know. And I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna fight this. I was like, if it's such an issue, I just resigned. I formally resigned, and then it's like you can't talk about the shit that they do to you because it's been so many complaints. It's been so many things. I've spoken to so many people, human resources, everyone. I went to everybody, and nobody helped me. Nobody helped me, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, how can this be a government job? Like, this is how the government is. They're all the pieces of shit. They all pieces of shit, and they all cover for each other. I was like, I don't want to be here. So I resigned. Damn the city. I'm so sorry about the noise. It's morning. It's daytime. So then I guess they're just out. It's 9:12. 9:12 in the morning. But it's like I resigned. I was like, you know what? I don't want to be a part of the system. I didn't want to be a part of the government. So and then I just wasn't working. But then you get your unemployment. Is it unemployment? I get something. I was getting something. Then when that ran out, no, it wasn't unemployment because I resigned. It was something else. I don't know. I started working some other odd job. It was an EMS. I was a operator, and I did the COVID-19 vaccines. But I wasn't administering the vaccine. I was accepting the call. I was scheduling the appointments for the people to go and administer the vaccine. So it was the Johnson & Johnson and the Johnson & Johnson booster shots. And we had the Moderna and the Moderna booster shots. So, you know, I was doing those. That job, I don't understand. It was because that was during the time I was around Bala. I was just a lot of spell work. And I lost that job. And then I signed papers for confidentiality, something. I signed something, so I can't even talk about that job because I don't know. I don't want a lawsuit on me because I'm quick to sue somebody. So then for somebody to, you know, I know I signed it. I know I signed confidentiality papers. Like, I can't talk about this job. I can't post about this job. I can't say nothing about this job. So I signed documents for that. So it's like, I don't say nothing. From there, I was like, you know what? And it's like every time I go somewhere, it's always a problem. You know, for me, it was the work. You know, it's work. I can't even explain it because it doesn't make sense. They needed me. And then I was terminated. But they needed me for the job. But they terminated me. I was like, you know what? Thank you. Thank you, because it was too much. It was too much pressure. They put a lot of pressure on the people. And then I think it was a private organization or a private company. And then it's like the way that they put pressure on the people, it's uncalled for. I was like, thank you. I was like, fucking thank you, because I didn't quit because I wanted the money, but I was like, thank you. And it's okay. I said, it's okay. I'm not mad at you. It's okay. I'll return uniforms. I had to wear uniform and everything. And then I started working in Burlington. And then Burlington, they all did Blackmagic in Burlington. It was crazy. But I stood in Burlington only to have enough money to open the nonprofit organization, Lead with Love. And I haven't worked since. Haven't worked a real job since Burlington. Because I was like, I can't work with people because everybody's on this shit. Like, everybody is playing in Blackmagic. Then it's like, you can't prove it, you can't talk about it, but everybody does it. It's like everybody is doing it, and then it's like there's nothing you can do about it because you want the job, you want the money, right? So shut the fuck up. Like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do about it? You can't prove nothing. But then people start dying because they start doing death spells, or they don't like you, or they get mad because of you, because of the way you look. I could look whatever way I look. I didn't even wear makeup. I didn't get dressed up. It was I don't know, but you people feel whatever way they feel, and you can't explain it. You can't explain their mental health. They want to do death spells. Then people start dying in their family. That's what happens when you do a death spell. When you do a death spell, people start dying because they're trying to do a death spell on me. The death spell is not going to work. It's not going to work. It's never going to work. God covers me. God is with me. God protects me. My ancestors are with me. It's like, it's just so much protection. And then I have Santa Muerte too. She's with me too. She always with me. And I have Oshun with. It's like, it's just so much. But then people still try, because it's like, why should I have to brag and boast about God? No, I love God. I talk about God all the time. I look for a reason just to drop God's name. Like, God, like, thank God. You know, thank God it's a beautiful, clear, sunny day. You know, all the magic, all the rain is gone, and it's just nice. Finally nice. Nice outside. But, you know, when I talk about the ancestors, they think I'm crazy. Like, the ancestors. Thank the ancestors. I thank God. I just am grateful to move forward in this life. I don't hate nobody. Like, I don't hate nobody. It's the people that sit here and do evil work. It's always gonna backfire on them. When their people die, when their family dies, that's how I know who did the work. Oh, you was doing work. That's why that happened to you. They're going broke. They're losing everything. And it's out of the ordinary. It's supernatural. It's random. You know, that's how I know. Because I do return to senders every day. Is to return negative energies back to whoever put it out there. Is to remove the energy from myself and to send it back to whoever put it out there. I don't know who did it. It's a general return asunder. There's no names. No names go on it because I don't know who did it. And then the thing is, you can't sit there and do things to a person and you're not even sure if they did anything to you. Because and then if you do something to a person that's innocent, it's gonna curse you. That's, you know, you can't sit there and do things to people and they did nothing to you. That's why the work backfires, because the person is innocent. They have God in their life. Like, how can you come for someone that didn't come for you? They didn't send for you. Why are you going? Why are you bothering them? But that's why a lot of work backfires. That's why a lot of work doesn't work. You know, whatever. You know, I just let them do it. I don't even say anything anymore. I never said anything. I never said anything. I never say who I am or what I do or what I believe in. I believe in God. You know, because I don't go to church doesn't mean I don't believe in God. I just don't go to church, but I believe in God. You know, I have Mama Gaia there. I read the cards sometimes. I like to listen to tarot, but that doesn't make me a bad person because I like to listen to it. It's entertainment. I am entertained when I'm listening to it. That's all it is. If it resonates, it resonates. I'm like, oh, you know, sounds familiar. That sounds familiar, but it resonates with me. Sometimes it doesn't. You know, I just like to listen to it. Whatever. That's that. But then I could believe in God and I could praise God, and it's blind faith. You know, it's blind. I believe in God. I don't have to go to church and be around all these people, and it's blind faith. I believe. I believe in God. I believe in the universe, the moon, the sun, the stars. You know, I charge my black salt. I charge my items, my spiritual items, with the moonlight, with the sunlight. I charge it. I know I don't have jewelry, but I was looking through my jewelry and I found a ring and I was like, oh, it's so cute. But I think this was, it's not real. It's not real, but it was something. What was it? Those bath bombs, right? Then they had like a ring in it, or fragrant jewels. It was called fragrant jewels. And it was like you put it in the water and then you have a ring. I was like, oh, this is so cute. They have candles like that. So like you burn your candle and then it has like it has a prize inside. They have this one lady on TikTok, she is candles and then it's always like money inside, like a gift of money. I was like, oh, I want to get one. I want to get one of those and be surprised when I open it. I didn't switch the subject. I'm sorry. What is it? God, you know, I believe in God. I'm just not religious. I am open-minded to religion. I listen. You know, I respect all religions. I respect it. You know, that's what you, I would never disrespect a religious person and their belief in God and what they believe they're supposed to do to be a good believer. I would never say anything. You know, that's your culture. That's what you believe. That's your religion. Like, and I respect that. You know? People don't respect me because I don't have a religion. I just believe in God. Like, God is the ultimate source, the higher power, highest source. You know, I listen to the moon, talk to the moon, the stars, the sun. I'll be like, you know, it's gonna be a good day. Gonna have a good day, and things are gonna get better. What else? I manifest good things into my life, and then these people, they pray on your downfall and they wish the worst and they want all these bad things to happen. When you believe in God, that's all that matters, is that you believe in God. Everything that they do is not gonna work. What is it? The weapons will form. Like, they could sit there and they can be in their little groups and they can do all this ceremonies, these ceremonies and all this stuff, and that shit is never gonna work. You don't waste it, your time, your money, your effort, your energy into doing evil, and then it backfires, and then it goes back to you, and then it sticks to you. It sticks to these people. These people curse themselves. They curse themselves into poverty. They curse themselves to live a struggle life, you know, to struggle for the rest of their life. You know, they want death. Death is gonna happen. If it doesn't happen to them, it happens to the people that they love the most. The people that they love the most will die. That's just how it goes. Like, if you don't know this is basic rules of black magic, you should not be playing in it. You should not be playing in it, because it's gonna affect the people that you love the most. That's what black magic does. When the black magic doesn't work and it backfires, it affects the people that you love the most. It can be your children, it can be your kids. Children, kids is the same thing. Your mom, your spouse. It could be whoever you keep close. Yeah, that's the one that's gonna die. You know, your kids, your grandkids. Yeah, those are the ones that get taken because they're playing in black magic. People do love spells. They do love spells all the time, and I'm like, oh my God. You know, love spells make you hate a person. You end up hating the person. You want them dead. You want to kill them. You don't want nothing to do with them. You want them far away from you. Yeah, that's what a love spell does. It makes you hate a person. You know, love spells don't work They don't work all the time, you know. They work when a person is not awakened to the shit. You know, once you wake up from this, it's like you're gonna see it for what it is, and you're not gonna want anything to do with that person. People do love spells, people do breakup spells. Like you just break up and you're not together, and you don't know why you're not together. It's like you really like this person, like you love this person, but then you're not together. You're not together, and it's because of a breakup spell. Somebody did a spell because they don't want you together. It's like who? I don't got no friends. Like who would do this? I don't know. I don't know. It's whoever is around that knows your business is capable of hurting you in the worst way. You know? That's why I don't have no friends. I don't keep nobody close and nobody knows my business. Whatever. But breakup spells, you know, is to break you up, break you apart. You know, you're not together. But the whole thing with that is like you have to really love each other. Like you really have to have love for each other. That's how you come back, because you love each other, so you come back to each other. But it's like breakup spells, sometimes breakup spells don't always work because the person breaks up. Then you get back together, then you break up again because I didn't really like this person anyway, or they had some like nasty traits that I just couldn't fuck with it. Like it's alright. It's alright. But you know, when you really like a person, when the love is real, it's like you'll come back. You'll come back to each other. So that's how that goes. Like love spells, breakup spells. Love spells don't work all the fucking time. It's like you really have to have love for a person. You really have to care for a person in order for the love spell to actually work on them. But if there's no love there, it's not going to work. It's going to make it worse. They are going to hate you. They can kill you. They can hurt you. They can... Your whole life gets flipped upside down. It curses your money, because that's the first thing that goes. It's your money. It's to affect your money. That's what love spells do. It affects you. It hurts you. It's not a good thing. That's why it's like, don't do it. But people do it anyway because they get desperate. So do the love spell to make you like them, make you talk to them, make you give to them. That's why they do love spells. Men do love spells on other men just so that the other man can want to be around them, want to give to them, want, like, you doing all this shit for this fucking dude because this dude did a fucking love spell. But you know what? Oh, that's my bro, that's my friend. Oh, yeah, okay. You know he's playing at Blackmagic, right? You don't know that? Whatever, you know, you just have to let people see for themselves. Once they see for themselves, hopefully they see the shit for what it is, and it's like, oh my god, like this dude was doing love spells on me. Like, yeah, that's what they was doing this whole damn time. And I'm just like, oh my god, they was mad because I was talking to you, and they did whatever they could do to get you away from me. And I'm like, damn, but I really liked you, and it just wasn't working out. All the chaos, all the shit that's going on. It's like, I know when something's going on. I know when someone is in. I know when it's black magic, and the only person I'm around is you. I'm not even around you. It's just, you know, but anybody knows I'm around you, they are gonna get mad. That's just how it goes. They're gonna get mad. Once they know you talking to me, they're gonna get mad. But it's fine. It's fine. You know, it's black magic. Black magic does not always work. It backfires. And then when it does work, you have to keep doing it all the time for it to always work, because it doesn't work, it wears off, and then you have to keep doing it. You have to keep doing it just so that it'll work. when it backfires, when they wake up, from this shit, it's gonna be like, oh my God, they're gonna be so angry, so upset. They're not gonna want anything to do with the people doing the work on them, because they finally wake up from this shit. And then it's like, you can't prove it. But it's like the way you feel. There's no reason why you should feel the way you feel. But the reason why you feel the way you feel is because of the fucking magic. the magic. And it's like, oh my God. You know, whatever they did, it's not working. It's not working. And I'm like, I fucking love this person. I miss this person. But we're not talking. So it's like, what the fuck? But it's fine. You know, this magic is the worst thing you can ever do to a human being. And it's like, it's been 20 years of black magic, of people pretending to be your friend and to be caring and like a friend. Like, they pretended to be your friend, to be my friend, and they was never my friend. They was always coming against me. They was always doing things against me to ruin my entire life. And I'm just like, oh my God, I've been single. I've been single all this time, and everybody that I meet is like, they're pieces of shit. And I'm like, I'm not doing that to myself. I'm not attaching myself to anybody that is not, no. So I stay by myself. But then it's like, I should not be by myself. But then I'm by myself. But it's because it's spell work. All of it is spell work. I've been wanting to move from here for years. And every time an opportunity comes, it's so something happens. And I end up stuck here, living here. And then it's like, I'm thankful to be here. I'm thankful that I have my own place. I'm thankful that I have my own place. I'm thankful. I'm just thankful. But it's like everything that I wanted is always something that happens and it doesn't fall through. But it's always been magic, you know, but you can't prove it. Why are you saying that? You can't prove it. Oh, you're crazy. It's like, I'm so sick of everybody's shit. It's like, whatever. It's like, whenever things fall through, they just fall through, and I just say thank you. Thank you for shit to finally move forward, and for people to open their eyes and wake up from this shit, because everybody plays in magic. It doesn't matter where you come from. It does not matter your skin color. It does not matter. You could be Caucasian, you could be Hispanic, you could be African American. Everyone plays in magic. Witchcraft, voodoo, hoodoo, santeria, Ifa, everybody does it. Even in the South, they do hoodoo. New Orleans, like, it's a big deal. It's all over the world. All over the world. You find the brujeria. You find the fucking voodoo in the ocean somewhere. You find it. And it's just like, oh my God. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. And it's like, you just can't be naive to it. All you can do is protect yourself. Just protect yourself, protect your mind. Don't let anyone take over your mind, have control of your mind, your thoughts, because that's what black magic is. It takes control of your mind. You start thinking things that you don't want to think. A lot of suicides are black magic. Somebody is making them want to unalive themselves, you know, because someone else wants something and you have it. Or you have something that they want. The only way they can get it is if you're dead, you know. They'll do stuff like that. They'll do stuff for you to have an accident. They'll do stuff for so many reasons. Like supernatural shit happens. It happens because people are playing in black magic. That's why supernatural things happen. But nobody sees it like that. Like everybody's eyes are like wide shut. Like they're open, but they don't see what the hell is going on. There's so much homelessness here in the Bronx. There's so much drug abuse. You know, alcoholism. It's drug abuse. But it's from spell work. They're doing spell work. The spell work backfired, and it backfires, and it destroys their health. It destroys their mental. It takes everything from them. They end up in the street. You know, but there's no proof of that. It's like, I'm just talking. Oh, you just talking crazy. You just talking that, you know, but it's like, it doesn't make sense why things happen the way they happen. Some of the things, it doesn't make sense why this is happening to a person, and it's all magic. It's all black magic, but there's no way to prove it. We have to sit back and think of our lives. Think of our lives. Cleanse ourselves. Cleansings. You could just take a bath with salt. Put salt in your wash rag and just scrub away all the negative energies, impurities in your life. Use Florida water. You know, I have my splash. I make my splash. I sleep with my splash. I take it with me wherever I go, because it is to remove, repel the negative energy, negative forces. It's to attract good things into my life, you know, and it's to make me stronger. Like, who doesn't want to be stronger? Stronger spiritually, more aware, more awakened. It's like, that's all it's for. It's for your own, that it's just to help you. That's all it's for. It's going to help you. Where's the tapa? It's on there. But New York City, I'm gonna stop talking. I know I'm rambling. Have a beautiful day. Live it love. Bye.